Oh, live. Right on. Make sure I got this muted. Oh, this one here. Sweet. Muted. Everything's good to go. Live, where I can showcase and finish the Ewok Village mock. Because for some reason, people take my kindness as weakness. They want to be assholes and treat me like a dick, like I did something to them. So I'm just done. I'm done with your shit. Done with your shit. It fucking makes me mad. What up, Mayo? Hopefully your night's going better than the last half hour mine did. Fucking dicks, man. I hope they're fucking listening too. Ain't gonna be fucking hanging out with me no more, I'll tell you fucking that much. Oh, not that they did anyways. Anywho, back into the Death Star after I finish showcasing Ewok Village. That was a great little build. Could add some more. The architecture, yeah, it actually went together very well, solid. Even the parts that are flimsy and clip on, they actually hold up pretty good. A lot better than what I was thinking. Oh, it has to show chat. And there's a little bit more to the backstory in general. I'm just over it. I'm just done. I'm done being abnormally caring or nice or whatever. I'm just going to do what I do. Build my Lego and stick to myself. You know what I'm saying? Sit here and entertain myself. Do my own thing. The good thing about me is I don't need to be entertained by anyone else because I can entertain my motherfucking self. Don't make me get out of this booth. Oh, I got the cough for some reason. Who would have expected why? Holy, that was good fresh air. Good, Clark. Solid trees make for Lego fun. Yeah, when all the leaves don't break, makes me want to. Oh shit! I spoke too soon. Go rebuild the trees in my city. Ahem. Did I build that one outside? Whew, that was close. That could have been bad. And then I'll get this off the desk and jump back into that Death Star. Because, man, it seems like there's a lot of bags for that thing left to do. Holy good lord. I'm dying up over here. Holy. Anywho. Get some of my music going back on. Jeez, the guy can't even drink for not drink for a month without someone fucking annoying you. Which makes you want to fucking drink. Fit back in with society a little bit. Because I'm out of place, waiting for my mothership to come fucking pick me up and take me fucking back home. Oh, speaking of chocolate frogs, I got a candy. I got a Werther's Original. That should help with the cough, shouldn't it? Holy. I haven't coughed like this since I was 16. Okay. Now you gotta disconnect it, Mark, because you can't move it like that. See if I can show this to everyone. This was fun. Lots of fun. Cool. It's too bad it's winter. Also probably be on my motorbike right about now. That's not happening when there's 2 feet of snow outside. It's minus 25. Willpower. Why should I have willpower when the rest of the world can't even keep their fucking common damn sense together? It gets pretty fucking frustrating. All you're trying to do is ask people fucking do what they say they're gonna do, you know. If it comes out of their own fucking mouth, it came out of their own mouth. I'm fucking twisting their arm. I'd never ask anything of anyone that I couldn't deliver myself. But apparently I can also stop drinking on a drop of a dime. Not to say that I couldn't fuck that up at any given moment. But still 3 weeks. Going from every other day or every day. So maybe I should be not expecting anything from anyone. Look, Ma, I can wipe my own ass. Don't expect it. Don't fucking expect it. You know, some people are still going back to front. They're still wiping back to front. I don't know why. Macro rant right there. Back to front. That's just how they roll in life. I don't know. Fucking pissed off. Fucking pissed off. Whatever. Where's the duster at? I got other shit to do. I can be pissed off while I'm clicking bricks together. Whatever. I rest easy tonight because I know I didn't fucking do nothing. I'm just the innocent fucking rape victim here. Again already. Cool. Yeah, I'll finish the Ewok Village. I wouldn't call it a derailment as much as I'd call it a fucking disappointment. That's what I'm going to call it. You can't derail my streams. I'm just fucking disappointed. That's okay, though. My life moves on. I don't gotta do nothing, man. I just give people the gun, and I hide the bullets in a drawer, and they find them, and they put them together, and they shoot themselves in the fucking foot. I don't know how it happens. Like, it's a fucking phenomenon to me. How people fucking do that. Let's move the fuck along. Such is the world we live in, you know. Can't say I'm never going to get along with everyone, and no one's going to get along with me all the time. What do you do? What do you do? Change the channel, I guess. It's not the first time people have changed the channel on me. And it probably won't be the first time I change, or the last time I change the channel. Well, gotta find that content that keeps you enthused about the brick. Well, for me anyways. I didn't even need to open this yet because I still got bag 3. I mean, this had to get open, and it's probably going to be open tonight, but we still need bag 3. Dun, 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 dun. What are we getting for music? I wonder how Iron Maiden would feel about me playing their shit. I'm still waiting for Thomas Davies' response. If the music that I was playing, his wife said it sucked, what are we considering unsuckable music? Excuse me, music. Like what are we considering music that doesn't suck? She wasn't down with the Cottonmouth Kings or what? Under promise and over deliver. You've been listening. You've been listening. That's awesome, man. Exactly. You don't sell your A game. You don't walk in there selling your A game, because now you're going to have to always live up to at least the A game or better, right? You're going to have to always live up to this expectation and then some. Never below the A game. But if you walk in there a D-list YouTuber, there's hope. There's hope that one day you could graduate to a C-. I could care less. Some things you try and care about and you just realize you gotta care less, man. That's how it goes. My red brick's still red. My gray bricks are still gray. I saw you were building the Ewok village earlier, man. I had a hard time opening. I had a hard time opening an older set because I'd be afraid tank the value. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thought, Irish Andrew, for sure. But at the same time, I mean, I bought them originally to kind of build. There's some that I'm sitting on that I might not ever open. Just chilling out, sitting on them, see what happens. These ones I could sell, but they're kind of at their peak price right now. Like, say for this, right? It's kind of been at its peak price. Oh, I guess only this camera's on. No, I don't want to see my face. See my level of disappointment. Actually, I can get another window up here. It's easier to show some builds and stuff. Nice. No one else is on the panel. I'll leave it like this. People can't handle the Macro Bricks panel. Then we could all act like a bunch of hooligans, but I like to keep my comedy somewhat a little bit more on a comical level. Switch up the jokes. And repeat and crap. Under promise and over deliver. Now that I think about it, the Death Star is about the same age, right? Close. I think that Ewok village, I'd say it's a hair older myself, but I couldn't tell you 100% because I don't know 100%. Highly annoyed. Look you in the face and tell you what you want to hear. Don't know what they're thinking. String hanging out. What page was I on? 64, this big ass manual. Yeah, so back to that comment, Andrew. They're gonna reach their peak value, and then yeah, you could sell it, but to what? Buy more Lego to pay off a bill. essentially be buying more Lego. You can be buying Lego to build Lego anyways, or keep it in the closet, and you gotta go spend more money on Lego to build when you already got Lego in the closet to build. So I don't know. I just figured enjoy the set. What if I get hit by a car tomorrow? I'm at peace with that. I've accomplished more goals than I ever thought I would in my life at this point. It's a rough start, but it turned out decent. So if tomorrow's the day, that's okay. If it's another 50 years from now, hey, that's okay too. Beggars can't be choosers, now can we? I buy to build, not resell. Yeah, I mean, and then if I was doing that, I'd probably be a little bit more patient. I mean, I don't know about educated, but more educated on what sets. And then I'd go buy 20 of one set, 20 of another set, 20 of another set, as opposed to just scattering a bunch of little sets throughout, like invest to actually invest. These ones were just kind of in the backlog. Didn't get to building them. Stuff starts to go up. Most people know how that goes, right? A year after it retired, oh crap, it's worth this much now? Well, maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait. I got some modulars that were more of an investment, but if I end up building something more rebrickable with them, great. If they're investment, great. The Millennium Falcon will probably be more of a 100% investment because I just don't got anywhere to put it, and I bought it strictly for that. Same with that Hogwarts mini castle. Oh no, we'll see what happens. It's hard to sell that damn Lego. Out of sync. Oh, I gotta get your camera then. No point in just even turning the camera off because... Okay, I gotta try and get this more of a build table. Holy shit. Let's do this for a quick sec. Damn. I had to move it anyways. Yeah, that doesn't seem very laggy. That seems pretty good. So if the instructions are there, parts, where the hell am I going to be building? Is this zoomed in or zoomed out? That's zoomed out all the way. Tomorrow, during the second day of Christmas holidays, I'm going to be cleaning up and maybe rearranging this build desk. Holy cow. So I can have more space. What up, Taz? Good day, good day. It's probably getting morning time for you. Mid-morning? Let's world clock that action out. Oh, evening. Oh, it's morning for us, I guess. 10 a.m., 6 p.m. Okay, what do we say? Page 64. Now that I got my bitching out of the way. I feel better about that, I feel better about being able to bitch about that for a quick minute. Good to see May just finished a heap of yard work before Christmas Day. It's almost 7:30. That's crazy. Yard work before Christmas. I can't say nothing. I got to shovel the driveway. Same shit, different pile, I guess. Oh wow. Well, then that Death Star's been sitting on the shelf for a while. ...2008, 2011. I guess I could have also just picked up a box and looked. Yeah, let me get this and drop it up in the... Yeah, exactly, Mio. Easy. Rock on, Garth. Rock on. I got another rant coming up. I can feel it. Comedy special. Only 22 minutes in. Maybe we'll wait. It's a good one. It's a good one. Hey, cool. No worries. No worries. If you don't get on at all, it's all good, man. I get the busy life. Ooh, Technic, don't screw it up. Here we go. Don't screw up the Technic. What the hell's that piece? These are all a bag 3. This is all a bag 3. Best present my boss could give me. 'Twas the night before Christmas. That's hilarious, Mio. That's hilarious. Good thing about taking time off is you're eager to get going back on again. So you got to work tomorrow or no?
No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Hello, macro.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's the weekend now. It's Friday, so no. I don't have to work. Well, for me on Monday and Tuesday are public holidays,
Oh, fan-breaking-tastic.
and there's a budget at our work where we can only employ certain people for a certain amount of days a month. So this
Wage
is
cost
so
control.
next week I'm only they're only allowed to employ me for 1 week.
For one day.
For 1 day.
Nice. Oh shit. So you get some time off between Christmas and New Year's. That's an alright deal.
Yeah, so that means
Live stream hangouts.
yeah, like you I just want to say thank you for people like you and Miss Briggs and Thomas Davey and Dan Smith. I think there was someone else who commented on my whole video about the Ferris wheel. I'm not going to be built. I actually built that. Sorry, no, I'm going to build it. I bought it so that I'd have something to build when I'm spending quality time with my family, and I bought the police station modular back in June because I knew that I was going to be building that in the week after December 25th and before New Year's.
Fun times.
Yeah, because like I really enjoyed building some of the other modulars in that same time period, and I enjoyed building the Manchester United Old Trafford Stadium. I didn't think to do that as a live stream back then, so I just did it as a time lapse.
I gotcha.
But like, if you're still going on trying to build the Death Star, or you've got other sets that you need to build, like if you want to try to build that mobile crane that you found early at either Toys R Us or Mastermind Toys, maybe we could think about doing a build stream.
Oh, that'd be sweet. I already built that mobile crane though.
Oh,
Excuse
so
me.
are you gonna make a video about that? Because I know that I'd watch a review or something about that thing.
Nice. Yeah, I will. I'll do a
Like,
quick
and
little
and
review of
also
it in the city.
and also if you
Action.
make like a 5-minute review or whatever, I'd love to see that earlier.
I
because
gotcha.
because money talks. Money talks.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, see, you know
I
what that.
know.
See, you know what that means, but the viewers don't know.
That's funny. That's actually
5 minutes ago, I was one of
cool.
those viewers. Anyway, it's time to talk like National Public Radio, so that I don't piss off anyone.
Well, I don't care. People piss me off all the fucking time.
Because like some people,
Talk however you want.
some people
I should talk
just
with you
think
too.
I'm too all over the place. I think is the best way to say it. I think
Some
I
people
talk
think
too
I'm
much.
too nice, so we'll tune into the Macro Mayo show.
I think I talk too much, and I think I have too much respect for too many people.
I think I'm too quiet and too nice.
See, like, nice guys finish last, but loudmouths get cancelled.
Depends how loud. Like the squeaky wheel gets the oil, right? But if you're too squeaky, they think you're broken and you just get replaced.
See, like we could go on a rant, but I promised myself I'm only going to be talking about either stuff in the community or the brick itself. I made a promise to the universe.
Back
So
to
that,
our FM radio
and if
show.
I only talk about that stuff, then I'm not going to get cancelled.
Back
Because who knows, some people in this chat might try to cancel me.
Back to the Macro Mail radio show where we talk about January 1st releases.
Yeah, because like I've talked on my streams that I can't wait to find the City of Lanterns and Monkey Kid and the Friends Main Street on sale.
Oh, Macro 2, am excited for the Monkey Kid set. That is one
Like
of my top 2.
Like I have no interest in building the little monorail or whatever, because I'm only interested in the shops itself because I want that strip mall.
For all you city builders,
And
out there, the
I've
new
made
monorail
so much
is a
changes.
piece of shit. What?
I've made so much changes with my railway, and it's so much better now because now it doesn't scrape against the wall, and some of the tracks actually connect to the base plates now. So even though you do get that little bit of a rumbling noise, at least the track's straight and it's not going to come apart.
Oh, I hear you. I made my tracks like those holes are tight. We like them tight, but those holes against the walls and the buildings are tight.
Yeah, because like they're like people might know that my city's on the floor.
Can't be
No,
scraped.
the golden rule of film and television is show don't tell. So I might as well just show all of this.
I thought the golden
Show
rule
don't
is what stays in
don't
motion,
tell.
or what is in motion stays in motion.
Show don't tell. Oh, oops! Not so fast. I'll talk about something while I just do a little bit of a quick little update.
No such thing as too nice or too much. Oh, in our world there is. Sounds like you have a crappy employer to cut your hours around the holidays. Must be a retail job.
Well, I work in a public service, actually, so that's less demanding than the retailers, I think.
And in Australia. But yeah, with the Christmas dying down,
Yeah, like
Christmas shopping's done.
Yeah, because like a lot of like in the US, all the big sale, or not
Or too much talking.
America, all of the big sales are before Christmas, which is what it should be. But all the big sales over here are after Christmas, which makes no sense at all. It's like why don't you want to use the attraction of big sales to get people shuffling through the malls instead of going online? I'm talking about this generation specifically. People can find cheaper stuff online, and so if you can draw people into the malls with big clearance sales or whatever before the holidays, that's the way you can get people off online. Well, that's the way you can get people offline and back in stores. That's what the brick and mortar retailers need, at least in this country, need to use to their advantage. I mean,
because they can't offer big sales. I agree with Andrew when you can't talk too much when you're on a stream, but in life, that's how people get themselves into trouble. I got to eat my own words. You know, good examples when you get pulled over, you start talking too much, you start telling on yourself. That's funny. So I don't know if they can offer big sales to get the people away from their computers, though. They must be Paris.
But it's different in North America because Amazon has swept the whole continent. Over here, Amazon has failed to ingratiate themselves into our society, and particularly with toy collectors. Like, people over here aren't looking out for deals on Amazon because there aren't any. That's why the retailers are still doing pretty well.
Because they are what? What are they doing?
Well, because also there's more of them. I mean, over there, at least in the US, there's Walmart, Target, and not many others that actually sell Lego. But over here, we've got at least 3. 3 is better than 2.
Well, we got a few.
We also have kind of our own version of Toys R Us called Toy World that has similar prices to Toys R Us, but the difference is that Toy World is actually focused more on regional locations, which is something that normally the big box department stores don't like to do. They like to focus on metro, or if they can be the only one in the whole town, they're going to go there. Toy World will compete with the big department stores in rural areas. So I think there's more options for traditional retailers in this country than there is in the US.
Interesting.
That's just kind of my analysis of the market.
I should just say I leaned it shorter. We are too. We got a decent amount of snow this afternoon. It's like, let me go like this.
Yeah, so how is that snow?
I'm not afraid to show my ugly mug on camera. It's like total snow. Not this afternoon, but total. It's probably like yay deep now. You know, good 6-8 inches.
So it's slightly less than 1 foot of snow.
Yeah, half a foot. We'll call it half a foot, 3/4 of a foot.
Because I know that some states,
6 to 8 inches.
that some states and
9 inches.
provinces on the border can get like 4 feet of snow at the peak.
Oh, there's lots of places that get buried in snow. That's right.
Yeah, and therefore, Mr. Plow comes along and spreads the salt on the roads to melt the ice.
If you go snowmobiling up in the mountains up here, the snow is so deep, all you see is like 3 feet of the trees, but the trees are like 14 feet deep or tall. But that's way up in the mountains.
And I'm guessing at the bottom of those mountains is where all of, the tar sands are.
No, they're a little further away than the bottom of the mountains. They're more kind of in between the mountains and the prairies.
Little House on the Prairie.
Never really watched that show. I heard about it. It was supposed to be a big deal, wasn't it?
Yeah, and apparently there was a telephone in one of the episodes, but that's not historically accurate because back then there was only the telegraph, not the telephone.
Ooh, busted. On Little House the Prairie wasn't that old, was it? Of a setting?
Well, I think it was set before the telephone became nationalized in the US. Like, I think it was set before they started putting up the phone lines.
Oh, okay, especially in rural areas. I could see that if they're out in rural areas.
Yeah, because like a prairie is very similar to a meadow, and you're not going to have a meadow in a metro area. Like, you're not going to have a meadow in Central Park. You're not going to have a meadow surrounding Rogers Centre.
No,
or
not
even
unless
near
a man
Madison
named
Square
it that.
Garden.
Look at my meadow parking lot.
You know, there's literally a town called Meadows, not far from me. And you know what? It's a town called Meadows, and it's in the electoral division of Mayo.
In the Electro Division of Mayo.
Yeah.
Which means what?
I think that electorate covers the south coast. That's south of the city that I live in. There's not a lot of people. There's not a lot of a dense population in that voters' seat, so it's a pretty wide span division of the government.
I got you.
And also, I have my own clinic as well. You know, I really should build a Mayo clinic in Mayo City, shouldn't I? I really should. Idea. Like, I should build, like, when I build my hospital, I should build a Mayo clinic next to it. That'd be just kind of a double entendre, and I can make puns about it. I'm a very punny person.
You are a pretty punny person, man.
Okay, so back to what I wanted to show. We were talking about the trains banging up against walls and the side of buildings. So some people know I have this table
Mine are the same. My rail lines go like right tight up against my walls, and I just made sure there was enough space that they just don't scratch. It took a bit to figure out, made sure. Trial runs.
So I build on the floor, and it would be nice to have those boards under the base plates like you suggested, but I just couldn't do it because I'd have to lift all these table legs.
Well, it takes a bit of
And
work.
lifting these table legs are a two-person job. And so if I can get kind of stretch, you see that I've got these two double crossover tracks that were discontinued about 10 years ago.
Very cool.
And so that I can get the double tracks to move around this table leg, I have to use those flex tracks because I believe the gap here is about 2 inches, and that is, and I believe the table legs are 3 centimeters wide. So 3 centimeters is wider than 2 inches. So if
Yeah, 2 inches.
so
is
I
about-
have to have that side be straight
6
and that
meters.
side be the flexi curve track, just to slightly deviate around that table leg. So that's the first obstacle. Then the second obstacle is to try to thread the needle between that table leg and this wall. And for those who don't know, this bookshelf is actually in a fireplace.
Yeah, it's good use of space.
Because before I was born, we didn't have the extension outside to the right of my room. So that was before I was born. My bedroom was the kitchen. But when I was being conceived, the extension out there was built to give more room. And so I've had this awkward spot in my room forever. It's the remnants of an old fireplace. Perfect spot for a bookshelf. And so this was originally yellow, then it was green, and now it's white. And so therefore, building Lego cities on the floor, especially wanting to have trains running through here, has been difficult because of, and since we built this nearly 9 years ago now, the summer of 2013. It's one of the earliest videos on my channel before I deleted everything because of copper. I've had to thread that needle, and it was very difficult because I was able to thread that needle pretty okay, but then some of those switch tracks around the train yard, actually being able to get enough room for the different sidings I want. It's actually more just for show because it's very difficult to get around there. So it's kind of more for show if I ever get a GoPro or something. Originally, these tracks had only a 1 stud gap. But because there was so much derailments and grazing up against the wall, chipping away at the paint, I knew I had to get it to be further away from the wall. So it was 6, there was a gap of only 1 studs, and now it's 4. And I've had to use, well, what's weird is that, so you see how right where my finger is, kind of force perspective in between my fingers, or either side of my fingers, there's 2 tracks. One of them is a siding that comes up to that sliding crane from the 2016 heavy haul train. The other one is the main line. The switch over there is actually not straight. It's actually slightly, or I think it's at a 12. No,
That's quite specific.
it'd be at
What
a.
stud city is?
It's at 1/8. It's at 1/8 of a 45-degree angle.
Off center. His
No,
dog.
sorry.
Dogs that love the snow.
Yeah, it's at 1/8 1/8 of a 45-degree angle. So it's like a six. It's like a 6 and 1/4 degree angle, just so that, and therefore I have to use more of those flexi curve tracks to finish off the curve.
That's
But
pretty
using a
specific.
full curve track would make that too
Very
tight, and it would just get all janky again. And just to put it in the words of
Oh,
a
janky.
ninja with the
Shout out to
bricks,
Ninja and the janky
would
stuff.
get too janky with it. So that was just a nightmare to figure out how I can use the flexi curve tracks to get straight tracks to be straight and connected to the base plates and have enough gap between the wall. I spent a good 3 hours messing with all of that stuff, just that section alone, 2 days ago. And then on my, whenever I did that live 8-hour live stream, was messing around with more of the tracks,
Oh,
get them
Thomas,
straight and connected.
Merritt,
That
good
took
to
a lot
see you,
of
buddy.
took a lot of effort. We took a lot of effort to get that stuff straightened up.
He wasn't playing the snow again. It's good old walk time, midnight walk. Yeti's up in the house. Yes, Dusty says you lost him. Thomas says you lost him at forced perspective.
Yeah, sorry for complicating things, guys. If you want more detail, that'll be the
Left to
product
right finger.
of my next city update.
So
if
you
you
got
both-
some big plans that we can watch coming up. You're gonna have some content that we can watch
Yeah,
coming
because
up.
I still have to film that video, but I can edit things a lot easier now. Because what I did is I screen recorded my intro and my credits, so that I can have it on my phone, so I can edit stuff on iMovie on my phone.
And quick, Thomas had just about hit that one up, and I was like, "Oh wait," it says Dusty beside it.
Oh, hang on. Is Dusty Bricks? Is that a spammer?
No,
So what's with the Vim Tech?
he's
Tech.
joking.
Oh, good. Because on my live stream that'd get flagged, so I wouldn't even tempt fate.
Yeah, I was quick. I spoke just about hit it or whatever. But I was like, wait, no, it says his name beside it. He's been here before. He's commenting before, so it made sense.
We know that bots are bots when they don't bother to have
It works.
an icon. So it'd be very easy to impersonate Dusty Bricks or Irish Andrew, because they just have the default. They just have the default. So I wonder why Thomas David wanted to get away from using his name.
Yeah, you might let him in from the green room, but if you see him in chat or if you let him in from the green room, you can tell by their demeanor.
Yeah. I mean, I like Dusty Bricks better than just using a name. You know,
like the videos you made. Those are
and
hilarious.
you know what? I really should build some sort of a power station in honor of Captain Zan with the Xanagene.
A power station. Hey, that's a good play on it.
But
Xanergy,
I want Mayo City to be green. So we're talking solar power, and we're talking algae oil.
algae oil.
Like commercially,
Yeti grease.
algae oil has been a failure because algae was promised to be the biggest biofuel ever, but it's never been commercially viable because the cheapest that algae oil has ever gotten was, I think, $17 a gallon, and that's not viable.
What the hell do they use it for?
$17 a gallon.
What
That's
do they
way
use
too
algae oil
expensive.
for? It's obviously expensive to make.
So I was thinking, what if Mayo City was able to find a way? What if Mayo City was able to find a way where its super high tech, futuristic technology was able to cut cost to only $5 a gallon, and the residents of Mayo City would be fine paying that because that cost would get offset by other renewable energy means.
You could corner the Mayo Hosco. You could corner the cosmetic department.
Because I've teased some things about going green. When I eventually finish my racing complex, there's going to be solar panels on the roof, and it's going to be shared community solar power. So sorry to bring everyone into the Mayo Hosco University.
Like Jason Mask. Yeah, that's a good lesson. I agree with that. Sidious. Those minifigs, if you see them and you don't buy them, you're not going to see them again. Going. There's a couple of hippies and stuff that I missed out on, but I grabbed the Tiger King.
I'm going to check Bricklink to see if people are still selling the Harley Quinn from the Lego Batman movie.
Oh, nice. While you do that, I'll check Instagram.
Because I've got to buy that before the prices go over $10. Because I'm not going to pay $10 for a Harley Quinn. I'm not going to pay that.
She's not your favorite, or what?
I said in my live stream the other day that I collect a certain hairpiece, and Harley Quinn has that in the Lego Batman movie. It's the same hairpiece from the N Pop Girl and the Cotton Candy Cheerleader, but in red and black.
Link send. Well, there's one up in the chat there, Merritt, but I'll send out another one, buddy. Keep the party going.
Hello, Dusty Bricks. Marat videos. I haven't seen a Marat before. Stud Sidious, the Cajun Yeti, Irish Andrew, Mama Lego, and there was a Taz in the chat earlier. Don't forget to leave the live stream a like, subscribe if you're not already, and ring that bell icon so that you don't miss out on other Matt Redrick's live streams.
Thank you, sir. Right on. Trying to get some sleep. It's 4 a.m. here. Yeah.
I don't know why you're still awake.
No work tomorrow means...
No, sorry. I don't know why Mama Lego is still awake.
Maybe she's the same. How's it going, Merritt?
How's it going?
Good. Maybe she's the same male. Maybe if she's not working, she doesn't sleep.
Oh, where is it 4 a.m. on the world clock?
Toronto.
Okay, it's 4 a.m. on the east coast of North America.
How's your sorting going, Merritt?
It's going great. Got a lot of stuff done. Now I just have some bulk left, and it should be good to go.
That damn sorting.
I don't believe we've talked before.
Oh,
that's early morning.
Sorry, I had a brain fart. Sorry, my bad.
So hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Merritt, Mayo, Merritt.
How you doing, Mayo?
Someone who's been around for a while.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when I want to go to sleep tonight and when I want to wake up, because I'm not going to build anything before we leave tomorrow. But
When you go to
also,
bed when you're tired.
but also, I want to watch people's videos before I go to bed and Forge of Empires.
And then wake up when you're untired. It's usually my plan of action.
I'm probably gonna stay up a little bit and then sleep through some of the day tomorrow, but not too much because my mom's birthday is technically today.
Oh, everyone on this panel, their name starts with M. So
Yes.
I think Dusty Bricks will understand this reference. Triple M.
That's funny.
Triple M.
That's funny. City says I'm an entrepreneur artist, though I usually don't sleep until the sun comes up anyway. There you go. That makes sense. Entrepreneur artist, just outside New York.
I've been having weird sleep problems.
Yeah, me
Welcome
too.
to Insomnia, Population, Mayo, and Macro Bricks, and the Cajun Yeti,
It's like
and
I'll
Click and
wake up-
Cliff, and Brett's Builds, and a
I'll
bunch of
wake
other
up in a
people.
weird position in my bed.
What am I looking for? I'm Bricklink. Go to the market. Come on, what's going on?
About an hour from the Lego Connecticut office. Hey, that'd be cool, especially if they do tours.
Minifigures. You know, I sound like such a hypocrite right now because I'm always telling people that minifigures are overrated, and here I am trying to buy a minifig on Bricklink. So I overpromised and now I'm under delivering. You want to do the opposite, don't you, Macro?
Yeah, I want to under deliver or under promise and over deliver.
Welcome to the life of a C plus YouTuber.
D minus.
I haven't checked.
It's on a Social Blade.
Oh, I check sometimes. Occasionally, it will my grade will switch around sometimes.
I think I've been C. Well, I think last time I checked, I was a D. I was a D plus. Now I'm a C plus. So
Actually, I
12
think
months
last time
later,
I
I'm
checked,
doing something right.
I was a C minus. And the first time I checked, I was a D minus.
That'd be cool. Any big factory like that, Sidious would be cool.
Okay.
Especially if they do tours.
Let's search instant checkout only. No minimum purchase.
Let's move to Connecticut.
Ships to Australia. All conditions. And it could search with Australian dollar
What are you looking for?
and starts with the lowest price.
Just lost in the train of thought there.
Just adjusting my Bricklink search settings so that I can find the best Harley Quinn. Because I've got to have that Harley Quinn. If there's one... See, I don't collect a certain type. I don't collect a certain character, I should say. I collect for the pieces, and it's that hairpiece that I'm a sucker for. So Lego's got me by the balls because it's such a good hairpiece. They got me by the balls.
Nice. I appreciate it. May I actually having a conversation, actually talking.
You know, I'm not sure who this Tassie Devils Bricks is on Bricklink, but they're in Australia, and it's only $7 for Harley Quinn. I think it's one of the polybag versions. I'm not. No, I think I might have bought from this Tassie Devil Bricks before.
What's his review scores?
Interesting.
Yeah, so their profile on Bricklink is literally a Tasmanian devil by Mark Wazare, I think their name is. So it's not Tasman if you were worrying. It's not. Only $7.
Not bad.
Let's try ordering. Let's add this to my cart, and the shipping shouldn't be too low because it's in my country. Domestic orders. I'm gonna get rid of this cart by DD Bricks because I'm not gonna buy this. Gonna empty that cart. I thought I added this to my cart. Where is it? Yeah. You know, I'm gonna send this guy an email and see if I can get a shipping quote. Actually, it might have something in his store policies. So estimated weight is less than 5 grams. So let's go the terms. What's your shipping ranges?
The dual molded Harley Quinn, is that like dual color?
Yeah. The hairpiece is a dual molded with the black on with the black and the red.
Which one am I thinking of? The Video Studios that's like pink and blue, or pink and
the the cotton candy cheerleader from Lego Video has I think it's the dark turquoise and the pink.
Okay, that's
And the N Pop girl from the Lego Ninjago minifigures, or the Lego Ninjago movie collectible minifigures, is I think medium azure and pink. Yeah, and this Mark guy actually spells his name with a C instead of a K, so he must be of French descent somewhere.
Why do you spell my name with a C?
Yeah, there's a lot of coincidences.
Small world.
What the Australia Post schedule is used for calculations. Recycled packaging used wherever possible to minimize cost. That's the kind of sellers I like to buy from. Where does it talk about no minimum order, no added tax, no handling charges on orders over $3, 50-cent handling charge on orders under $3. No lot limits and no PayPal fees charged. Good, because that's against the terms of service anyway. To charge all that fees can actually get you banned on Bricklink. Small cardboard mailers are charged at 50 cents, large $1. Please note that parts need to be less than 5 millimeters in thickness to be posted in an envelope. Okay, so that's not going to be available for the minifig because that's thicker than 5 millimeters, so that's a cost for the shipping. All parts within a thickness greater than 5 millimeters will have to be posted as a large letter or parcel. All parts with a thickness greater than 20 millimeters will have to be posted as a parcel. If you have any questions, get in touch. Okay, where's his rates? Domestic. Let's go with the domestic parcel. Oh, that's a little bit expensive. I guess because it can only be a minimum of 500 grams. That's $9.30. That's not good. I'm gonna measure the thickness of what I think Harley Quinn would be.
Don't forget
Because if
to
it's
add all
less
that bubble wrap.
if it's less than 2 millimeters, I'll
Ooh,
pay less. I'll pay less for shipping.
it's less than 2 millimeters. You're going home alone tonight.
Because people should know that a 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters or 254. No, sorry, or 20
Still going home alone.
25.4. No, sorry, 26 millimeters something, or 25.4 millimeters. Where is a ruler? I'm gonna mute myself while trying to find a ruler.
Couldn't you get one on your iPhone or something? You can't find a ruler? You can't find one. We'll make that recommendation when it comes back. Still just sorting, Merritt? Or are you building something?
Still sorting.
Oh, yeah. Never ending game.
Never ending. Just ongoing fun.
Even when you're done sorting, then you build something, you have to sort stuff again.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the Harley Quinn minifigure should be less than 2 centimeters, 20 millimeters. So the cheapest the shipping will cost me is probably in a domestic. Wait a minute. The cheapest it'll be is a domestic regular letter at $2.20. Has a max of 125 grams. Okay. How much does the individual minifigure weigh? Because I want to get as close to that 125 gram threshold as possible to get into the upper echelon of the allowed weight.
You should be fine, shouldn't you?
They are in the cart itself. It should tell me how much the package weighs. So the minifigure. Okay, so the minifigure itself weighs 5 grams, or 4.9 grams. So that's slightly less than. That's a slightly more than 1/7 of an ounce. So I'm going to go and try to get up to 124 grams, and I'm going to support this Australian seller that has a pretty cheap Harley Quinn at only $7 Australian, which is like, I think, $5.50 or something American. So I'm going to go on a spending spree. I'll see you guys in a little while.
Spending spree, that's funny. Let him have it, man. Let him have it.
Sounds good. I already went on my spending spree.
Yeah, mine's coming January 1st.
I might have another one in January, but I'm waiting for some money to come in.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a spending spree, but I did grab some more Black Falcons and like 1x1 trans clear tiles. That's it.
Hmm. I might want to drop by the Lego store, but mine is like a couple miles away from where I live. So, well, not really a couple, like couple dozen of miles away from where I live. So, and I don't even drive a car. So, got to convince someone to drive me.
I got you. Yeah, I'm like 45 minutes away, and it's Christmas time, so I probably won't be going anywhere near that store.
Yeah, I'm probably staying home tomorrow, and I'm celebrating my mom's birthday tomorrow.
When's her birthday?
Well, right now it's 1:15, so technically today.
Like the 24th.
Yes.
Oh wow! Right before Christmas. Why not?
Yeah. My birthday was just on the 16th, so we already celebrated my birthday.
Month of December, people.
Happy birthmas.
Birthmas. Yeah, it's always fun. I spent like a lot of money on Lego.
It's always fun.
Always fun. Dang, I dropped some parts. I'll pick them up later.
Damn. Going which? That don't fit.
I swear I might have enough to build like this plane that I have, like the front portion of a plane. So I have a lot of these parts right here.
Hey, cool. Or you could use those to make like a space base expansion or something.
That would be cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Now, I'm wondering if I could rebuild the plane because I have the front portion of it. I'm just wondering if that's like a set or something. And I have the door too, right here. It's a possibility. Because I bought like a couple weeks ago, $30, $30, $30 worth of bulk, and I'm still not done with it. There's so much
find your bulk from.
the swap meet.
Okay.
Man, it's dirty, but you know what? You never know what you're gonna find in it.
Yeah, you can always wash it. It's alright if it's dirty. You can always wash it.
Yeah. True. Okay. Let's go like that. I put some Funko Pops behind me, a little decoration. You know, try to get the room, try to get that little area a little nerdy and stuff.
That's cool. A little backdrop.
Something like that.
Nice. That's cool.
I'm still planning to get that Yoda part of that. So I already built the other one, but still debating on it if I'll open it. But we'll see. There's a lot of like good parts, like there's a lot of like good colors in there. But you never know. Maybe I'll just keep it there. See if anyone will want it later on.
True. Where's this going?
because the set will retire eventually. I don't know this. I don't know how like the when does like sets retire usually? Like after the year ends.
When? Oh, I couldn't tell exactly when throughout the year. And then some
Normally, it's 2 to 3 years
yeah,
at
so
the end of the year
Okay, that
after
makes
it's
sense.
four.
released. Doesn't matter if it's released in the winter or the summer. It's normally retired at the end of the year because what they'll do is to get all of the excess off the shelves. They'll have it heavily discounted after the holidays, and once it's on clearance, after the holidays, 3 years after it was released, it's normally not coming back.
So 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, it used to be a standard of 3 years, but some sets go by quicker because there's more turnover.
And just non popularity. Like
Yeah,
no
because
one's
like
really.
those hidden, I think the hidden side sets individually only lasted 3 years. No, sorry, 2 years on the shelves, not 3.
Interesting. Because I thought it was only a year because sometimes I never really see some sets last for like even half. Like some sets I only see for like a year and they're gone.
That's why I like that Brickset has recently started to in their descriptions list the um retirement dates of some of the
Oh.
sets, because for the longest of time we didn't know the retirement dates, but one of the editors on Brickset must have found a list of retirement dates or something, started posting them up on sets from the 90s and the 80s.
I gotta check
I
that out.
mean, the stuff that came out in the last 20 years is a bit easier to track because there's been things like the internet available for the public, so it's easier to keep those
Yes.
databases, but not as much for the 80s and the 90s.
Or
Pretty
now.
much before what and pretty much before um dial up in 97. It's hard to keep track of those retirement dates.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Well, now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
knew
G.I.
we
Joe.
were gonna do that, but it's okay. It's always fun. The predictable is always fun occasionally. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, get these bits. Get ready for noise. I wouldn't do that. Dropping Lego. Another one. Okay, I think that's too loud. I don't want the viewers to get scared. Let me grab the red bricks. My red bricks are getting like really full to the point of overload. I think that's a good thing though.
Yep, because when you need them,
Yeah,
it's
it's starting to get really full on this side. And the creeper head.
Hey, Adam, what up? We're building.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Lee. I'm not building anything, but I'm trying to
sir.
buy the
Morning,
Harley Quinn
afternoon,
minifigure on Bricklink.
baby.
And
Trying
I'm
to
just
buy
sorting Lego.
Trying to buy the Lego Batman movie Harley Quinn on Bricklink.
And I dropped some Lego on the floor.
Well, that's always fun.
Wait till I step on it.
Yeah, we all wish that our children can get some good night's sleep so that we can have fun when they're not awake.
Well, not bad. Could be better, could be worse.
Let's sing them all a lullaby. And I recommend the song Lullaby by The Chicks. I grew up on that song.
I'm gonna have to go look it up. Don't know if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, like I'd suggest a macro if or Yeti or Cliff or Brett or anyone else that I know that frequents the night hours and can stay up till 5 a.m. If you know that you need to get to sleep, just probably not strap in some headphones because you actually want to go to sleep, but pop on Lullaby by The Chicks in the background. It's much better than The Lion Sleeps Tonight, because that thing is wild as hell. That is not a lullaby.
It's wild as hell. Yeah.
It's not a lullaby. Do not go to bed listening to wee dee 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 we are mum away. Do not go to bed listening to that. That's only going to wake
Buddy's
you up.
voice, exactly.
That's only going to wake you up.
It's different for everyone.
See, if you see, it's a lullaby when it's an actual person singing it in an actual voice without those big honking horns in the background.
For some reason, I don't sleep with lullabies. I sleep with like background noise.
Yes, I have the fan on at night for two reasons. One, I am very prone to overheating, and two, it's good white noise.
It's not like how do I explain this? I sleep with like videos on at night, and they're not like it's weird. It's a weird kind of background noise. I listen to people rambling on while playing video games, and that's my background noise.
I've fallen asleep to some live streams, so you're not alone.
Yeah.
I'll fall asleep during the live stream or two.
Okay, I had a little chuckle, but I'm not going to turn into the wild, crazy person that corrupts everyone's minds.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna open this and use the parts.
Is it
Cool.
that that's not the haunted house, is it?
Me?
That's not the haunted house, is it?
No, it's just Baby Yoda. I already built him. But I have the second
okay.
one. I haven't built in my display, but I bought a second one because the parts are actually very useful to me.
The sand green, hello, waka waka.
And the olive green and the sand and all that stuff. Actually, is this sand green or olive green?
That's sand green.
Okay.
One of the Yoda mini, I think the current Yoda minifigure has the olive green, but the original, I think the original Yoda from 2001 to 2007, I think, used the sand green instead of, but the olive green is more accurate.
Which one's like more uncommon, sand green or olive green?
Olive green used to be a little bit more common because it was in some of those
Oh
Gma
yeah, that's
sets
way more uncommon.
and other things. But I remember when it used to be the opposite because for the longest of time, sand green at the Pickwick Wall you could only get in New York City and in very old retired sets. But then they decided to make sand green available on
To
Pickwick
show us
Walls
the light.
outside of
And
New
to
York
show
City.
us the light.
And when they made that decision, they started putting sand green back into sets. So now it's become a very common color. And for sand green fans like myself, it's a welcome change because it therefore doesn't cost as much anymore.
Gotcha.
Mm. Mm.
Sand green.
See, this is why people subscribe to me. They don't subscribe for me corrupting their brains. They subscribe for learning something.
All right.
So I hope that I'm not corrupting anyone's brain right now.
Yeah, and I have this other green in my. I have this other green I don't have much of, but I'm not sure if it'll pick up on camera. But this one probably doesn't look like anything, but it might be olive green.
Yeah, that looks like olive green on
Yeah,
camera.
that's olive green.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have a lot
Actually,
of this one.
actually, friendly suggestion.
I agree, Adam.
A friendly suggestion. When you get back to your device, if you go onto a camera mic setting, you click into that, and then you go onto audio. If you untick the automatically adjust microphone volume, you can manually adjust your microphone and you can make yourself louder on live streams than what the default is.
Okay.
I'd suggest you go up to 150, like myself.
Hmm.
Am I
Maybe the
loud or too
viewers,
quiet?
because maybe the viewers can let us know if they can hear us good or not.
No, I need that one.
Let there be part. Wow.
No one wants it. Oh,
My camera's acting up now.
I didn't know this. The backward again.
There he is. I'm at least gonna keep the Baby Yoda, the tiny one. That's always a fun little
Not a
piece.
skill.
Yeah, if they're ripping it out for parts, no doubt.
Yep.
Yeah. It's yeah, no problem, Adam. It's just one of those hidden features that only people that are on StreamYard all the time will remember. It's a very easy rookie mistake. So now, because I've given people private tutorials about how to learn about how to use StreamYard, that's one of the first things I always go to. Because it just makes for a better experience and then everyone's happy.
Where's his head? Oh, there. It's in the small bag.
That is something.
I move a lot. All right, you'll go right there. While I go through the technical pins. Oh man, dropped a bunch of them on the floor.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, not a
Yeah.
bunch, just 2 or 3. I'm just very clumsy today. I picked them all up. Cute. I keep forgetting that when I started building the Yoda, there was a lot of Technic involved. So using these for parts will actually come in handy if I ever wanted to build like a really complex thing. A lot of these things right here, which are always useful.
I never bought the Guru set. I never really was into any of those sculptures or statues or whatever you call them. Wasn't for me.
It's all good.
Finding out a lot of stuff isn't for me these last couple days. Not my
Good. Yeah, it's already 1:38.
2:38 here. Getting late. Getting prime time.
And it is 8:08 p.m. in South Australia.
Wow.
Good time to hang out. Looking for another one, a secondhand one, says Adam. Secondhand Yoda.
Why is that in there? Keep forgetting to turn my phone on. So I can read whatever, you guys are saying. I want to see.
Oh, wrong way. That's funny.
I get hay fever during the spring and the early summer all the time,
That
Andrew.
sucks.
And also, I'm allergic to nuts, so no one better eat their Snicker bars around me.
I sometimes get spring fever and some sort of like infection in the spring. Something will happen, and then it will pass in the summer.
No allergies, and I'm not allergic to anything. I'm lucky.
I thought I was allergic. I thought I was still allergic to polyester, but I think that passed. I just think I might have like allergic reaction on my skin. I don't know. I don't need to get too graphic.
At one of the I think the Royal Adelaide Hospital, you can go once a week for appointments to get a nut allergy neutralizer, and it helps your body fend off the allergens somehow. And I've been wanting to do that for a while now, but I've never been able to commit time. I should have done it when I should have inquired about it over this summer. Now that I've got my job, because I could have gone through a medical practice to wean myself off the allergens to nuts. I messed up.
Sometimes during the summer and fall and occasionally winter, I'll have like massive headaches and migraines.
Sometimes I'll get a headache, but it's mainly due to hydration or dehydration. So I always make sure to drink
Yeah.
2 liters of water, and I always make sure to have water nearby me when I'm on a live stream. So hashtag always be hydrated.
Oh, I
I
gotta add.
forgot why my headaches happen. I think it could be to maybe high blood pressure or something. Probably. I don't know. I have to ask my doctor a lot of things, but sometimes I forget to ask him stuff because I also have sleep problems. Alright, that's bag number 1. Put this Yoda in the minifigure box. Oh my god.
I hope you enjoy building that modular, Adam, and I'm sure that if you're on other people's live streams, people would love to see you building that modular on camera. I know that I would.
I remember my first Lego was a spaceship from Discovery Kids, or I think it was from Discovery Channel, not Kids. It was like the ship that detaches from the shuttle or whatever.
Was it the set that was the command module in 2001?
I think so, yes, because I was like 5 at the time.
Yeah. Okay, Lee is still lurking back there. Nice to see all of the lurkers come out every 20 minutes.
Santa's giving me his first modular tomorrow. Hey, that's cool.
Unfortunately, I never finished that ship.
No.
So if I ever find it again, like pre-built in a lot, I'll definitely want to finish it to keep it because that's like a childhood memory of mine. Never completed. James, now I can just find the instructions online, just find the parts. Whatever works. As long as they're not special bricks, you know. It gets more expensive, you know. But you know Lego, they just want to keep making everything more special bricky.
Well, I have something to say about that. The reason why Lego sets are getting more expensive, it's because the scale just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Hmm.
Because everyone remembers when they made the transition from commercial vehicles in Lego Town being 4 studs wide to Lego City, where all the commercial vehicles were 6 studs wide, and now we're seeing a lot of the regular passenger cars now becoming 6 studs wide as well, and we're seeing so many lorries and tractor trailers becoming 8 studs wide. The sets keep getting more detailed, but to get all of that detail, they have to keep on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So the bigger the scale of that same vehicle, obviously the more it's going to cost.
That makes
Because
sense.
if you have something that's double the size as what it used to be, it's going to be double. It's going to be double the price. So vehicles that would have been $10, when they were small scale, are now 20 because they're bigger. And also, but when Lego's being very sneaky, they'll say, "Oh, we're coming out with all these intricate new pieces, so therefore we're going to charge you for it." That's what Irish Andrew is referring to, and also Lego's prices with the collectible minifigures and the polybags just gets more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because there's no way people should be paying $5 for a collectible minifigure. Even $4 is a stretch in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone remembers when Series 1 came out and they were only $2. Then they crept up to 3, and I think around Series 9, I think, or something, and then they crept up to 4 around Series 14. And now some places are trying to sell them for 5, which is just ridiculous. And so then Walmart comes along with their everyday low prices, saying, "Oh, we're only selling it for $3.72." Well, that's what it used to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
So there are both logical and illogical reasons why Lego was getting more expensive.
Yeah.
Like I used to defend the argument that Lego is getting expensive. But now I can't defend it anymore because I'm seeing too many of their dodgy practices.
that makes sense. They're actually
I
too
can't
expensive.
be an apologist for all Lego is getting expensive because now I've seen the other side of the coin, and now I know. Oh yes, there was a lot more of these dodgy practices that a small amount of people were claiming have always been ingrained into Lego's DNA, even though no, two significant events were for the prices going up artificially was the Lego movie and Adults Welcome. Because as if adults weren't welcome when they came out with the concept Ultimate Collector Series in 1999. You mean to tell me Lego, a toy company that has marketed the UCS sets for adult collectors for over 20 years, are only now just realizing that, oh, hang on, AFOLs buy our toys?
Money,
No, Lego isn't going to pull the wool over my eyes with that nonsense.
exactly. You're not going to pull the wool over my ass.
Lego, my Echo. I remember they had waffles shaped the Legos.
And I do a video series on my channel called Lego My Bedo.
That's nice.
Because it's literally, I review a little tiny set or something on my bed.
Nice. It's getting full now.
Ooh.
If no one has any videos on their channels, I'd say start doing one short once a week, showing off just something random in your collection. You'll be surprised about the views you'll get.
Whoa, where are you going? The one thing I saw in the Target stores that I thought was kind of stupid was the road sets that only had the road parts, and they were selling those for $15.
Are you talking about the buildable roads?
Yeah,
So did they not have any of the road base plates?
I mean they had the base plates, but it just felt like it's only a few parts, and it's. I understand that it's the base plates, but like I don't know, it just felt kind of weird to me.
Well, normally that a buildable road plates set costs $20 American.
Oh, maybe it was $20. I don't remember. It just there was it just
It is
Yeah.
about $5. Well, it is about 33% overpriced. That set. It should be a $15 set, just like what the pack of two base plate, just like what the pack of two road base plates cost.
It's probably not even in the Target anymore since because of Christmas.
Because the only people who are going to buy those buildable roads are people who are just starting off a Lego City, or those who are trying to do the Mills plates.
Yeah.
Weren't you gonna start, or weren't you gonna try and convert to the Mills system macro?
I do it for certain projects. I'm not going to convert my whole city to the mill system. That'd be a financial nightmare.
Yeah, because like you've already made a big investment with the regular base plates. It'd be a nightmare to convert all your roads to Mills.
The roads, your modulars, and I got to lift up the amusement park, and then I got to lift up all my other custom builds throughout the city. It's just not worth it.
So yeah, and I've invested hundreds of dollars into the first generation road base plates because I inherited about 10 of them from my brother back in 2005. So kind of sleight of hand and twist of fate that I didn't have to invest more money to get something that's that old.
That helps.
Now, if you didn't catch that, that's lyrics from a U2 song.
I don't catch that because I don't listen to YouTube.
Joshua Tree is the greatest album of 1987.
I was trying to say is, but what up with Lego gouging us more and more for city sets? Just in general, yeah. But more and more. I saw a YouTube video recently showing base play sets are similar to old ones, so I guess they decided to bring them back and maybe also bring back the old road plates. Bring them back or just not discontinue them? Cool. Easy. And opening up another box here right around the corner.
Yeah, I've heard through the grapevine from some YouTubers, they've said that Lego decided to sell both the road base plates and the buildable road plates at the same or concurrently as kind of a at least a transition period, because for once in their lives, Lego actually did good market research and realized that the retailers were selling out, or they even had clearance sales for the road base plates. And I guess Walmart got customers saying, hey, can you put on hold for me X 100,000 million, a million, trillion, quadrillion of the road base plates? And Walmart said, no, sorry, we can't. So I'm guessing situations like that maybe made the retailers go to Lego and say, hey, there's a demand for this product, so can you not, retire this because people actually still want to buy this. And so Lego must have listened, because they're not going to listen to the regular fans. They're going to listen to the people who they have retail contracts with.
They might. They might.
So I'm guessing the consortium of particularly North American retailers, because that's where the big money contracts are, went to Lego and said, "Hey, can you not retire this product? You're making a dumb decision if you do."
Well, I had a quick thought, and actually, yeah, it's just one of those thoughts. I'm about to run out this bag here before I open up another box. And I'm going to build a bunch of this on my own before I go to bed. It's about that time where I got to get off camera before the people who sit there all quiet and don't want to hang out all day show up and start to act like a bunch of fucking assholes. With that being said, I'm going to peace out. You guys have yourself a merry damn Christmas.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Merry
Don't drink too
Christmas,
much of that funky
everybody.
eggnog, even though it does taste damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Take care. We'll catch you all later.
Merry Christmas,
Christmas.
everybody. Happy holidays.
Cheers, chat. Have a great holidays. Happy New Year. Peace out for sure, man. I might peace right the fuck out.
We'll be live building the modular police station on my YouTube channel. So ring that notification bell.
Be sure to tune in to that one.
And maybe me and Macro can build stuff concurrently.
We'll figure something out. Right on, right on. You have a good night, mate.